Jennifer Lopez's Monica Ivena gown is lilac florals draped to perfection. Ladies and gentlemen, fashion lovers, and students of red carpet history. Today we are talking about draping, romance, and power. Because when Jennifer Lopez steps onto a carpet, she's never just wearing a gown. She's delivering a moment. And in this case, that moment came wrapped in lilac florals, sculpted silk, and the unmistakable elegance of a Monica Ivena creation. A gown so perfectly balanced between softness and strength that it instantly commanded attention. This wasn't just another celebrity dress. This was a masterclass in how femininity, craftsmanship, and star power intersect. So for the next 20 minutes, we're going to unpack why lilac florals matter in fashion right now, how Monica Ivena's draping elevates the human form, why Jennifer Lopez was the only person who could wear this gown this way, and how this look fits into the larger legacy of JLo as a fashion icon. Let's begin first. Let's talk about color. Lilac is not an easy shade. It lives in a delicate space, too pale and it fades, too saturated and it overwhelms. But when done right, lilac communicates romance, confidence, and modern elegance. In fashion psychology, lilac often represents renewal, femininity without fragility, soft power, and florals? Florals are eternal, but how they're executed makes all the difference. This gown didn't rely on flat, printed florals. Instead, the florals felt dimensional, almost sculptural, like they were growing organically along the fabric. The effect was painterly, not decorative, intentional, not sweet. This matters because Jennifer Lopez has never been about playing it safe or pretty in a traditional sense. Her fashion identity is about controlled sensuality, and these lilac florals soften her image without diminishing her authority. It's femininity with presence. Now let's talk about the real hero here, the construction. Monica Ivena's design language is rooted in draping as storytelling. This gown doesn't simply hang on the body, it responds to it. The fabric appears to cascade, fold, and gather in a way that highlights movement, frames the waist and hips, creates flow without chaos. Draping like this requires precision cutting, advanced pattern engineering, an intimate understanding of anatomy. Every fold feels intentional. Every line draws the eye exactly where the designer wants it to go. What's remarkable is how the gown balances structure and fluidity. It doesn't collapse into softness, nor does it become rigid. Instead, it breathes. This is the kind of gown that only works when the craftsmanship is elite. The wearer understands how to inhabit it. Which brings us to Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez doesn't wear clothes, she activates them. Her posture, her walk, her stillness in photographs, all of it contributes to how a gown is perceived. On her, this Monica Ivena creation becomes more than couture. It becomes performance art. Let's break down why this worked so flawlessly on her. Her physique. The gown celebrates curves without exaggeration. The draping enhances her natural silhouette rather than reshaping it. Her confidence. This is not a shy dress. It demands presence, and JLo delivers that effortlessly. Her fashion history. She's worn daring cuts, high glamour, and iconic silhouettes for decades. This gown fits seamlessly into that lineage while still feeling fresh. There's also maturity here. This is not a look-at-me dress. This is a you're-already-looking dress. And that distinction is crucial. What makes this gown especially important is where it sits in fashion history. We are in an era where loud maximalism is everywhere. Sheer fabrics dominate. Shock value often replaces craftsmanship. And yet, this look chose elegance over excess. It reminds us that romance doesn't have to be juvenile. Florals can be powerful. Draping is a lost art worth celebrating. This gown doesn't scream trend. It whispers legacy. It's the kind of look that will age beautifully in photos, in retrospectives, in best dressed of the decade conversations. That's not accidental. That's design intelligence. When Jennifer Lopez wears something like this, it sends a message, especially to women watching. The message is, you don't age out of elegance. You don't age out of sensuality. You don't have to abandon softness to command respect. This gown exists at the intersection of experience, femininity, authority, and culturally, that's powerful. It reframes what red carpet beauty looks like, not as youth-chasing relevance, but as confidence-defining relevance. So when we say Jennifer Lopez's Monica Ivena gown is lilac florals draped to perfection, we're not exaggerating. We're acknowledging a designer at the height of technical mastery, a global icon who understands her image, and a moment where fashion, femininity, and craftsmanship aligned. This wasn't just a dress. It was a statement, soft, sculpted, and unforgettable. And long after the carpet is rolled up, this gown will still be remembered as a moment when elegance truly won. Thank you